Hi Gemini, welcome. Time for love in the new moon. This is a general love reading for all you Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what works, see what doesn't. Let's see what the universe has for all of you out there today. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love. For the energies of this new moon. The new moon is in your sign. It's in Gemini, so that's terrific for you. Just know that there's a lot of communication. And some of you Geminis, you know, you just need to know when to stop talking. Okay? Yeah, you get yourself in trouble. Anyway, what's going on for our Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love. Our Geminis, what's going on for Geminis in love? Well, when it comes to love, I feel like there's a major decision that needs to occur, okay? Because, you know, we are in a cycle of a lot of endings and a lot of beginnings. And I think you, Gemini, are also in one of these cycles. Because there is a relationship. Here you come out about, you know, someone you're involved with that you know you need to make a decision about. Because you guys keep fighting, you're butting heads. There's a lot of arguing. I see arguing, I see anger, I see jealousy, I see resentment. Yeah, that kind of energy between you and your person. I mean, it's like the two of you are just fighting. But you need to make a decision, okay? So that this conflict, this burden, this weight, you just doesn't, it can go away. Because you feel like you can't even make this go away. And you so want to put this down. So you're really at a crossroads at what needs to be done. And again, the sense about like you having to talk, be very careful to not say more than you need to say. You know, make your point, be done with it. You know, don't drag it on, you know, because that could get you really hung up in trouble. So if you are a Gemini who's, I mean, I'm not picking up like a married couple here. I'm just picking up like a Gemini involved with somebody. Maybe we'll see a relationship card come out a little later. But right now, I just see you as just, you know, two people who've been going out together. And now you're at that point where you're fighting a lot. You know, I think somebody's just going out on their own. You know what I mean? Like where the two of you used to go out together. Now one person's going here, the other person's going here. One person may have somebody on the side. You know, it's that kind of thing. I mean, this King of Wands, they're flirting with other people. They're messing around. You know, this could be the person that you're involved with and that's really bothering you. Because there is this element of jealousy that's going on between you and another person. And then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So I think you're at that point where you can continue to have a relationship like this that I feel is very tumultuous. And I don't see that it's going to change. I just don't see that anything is going to shift. This is it. This is how this person is. And I think that makes it really hard. It's almost like when they say, no, I don't want you to go out with your friends. Well, you're out. You're so out the door before they even finish their sentence. Don't tell me I'm not going out with my friends. And out you go. Anyway, a very defiant energy here. But you need to like end it. Like you can't keep going against what your gut is telling you to do about this whole relationship. If you need to grab control of this, right? Because here you go, you know. You need to grab control of this whole situation. Make your decision. You know what you want to do. So what's the problem, right? You know exactly what you don't love this person. So why are you going to deal with them like being, you know, jealous and nasty and angry and, you know what I mean? Like, be done with it. Because I think secrets come out, you know, things come out. Especially during the moon cycles. Yeah, out comes the Knight of Pentacles. I think, you know, you start to get things in order, okay? Here you are. It's like you're firm, you're direct. It's like you can't mess around with this kind of energy because you've got work to do. I mean, you've got to move on. It's like, it's almost like this whole relationship, it's like it's getting in the way of your life. You know what I mean? Like you got to get rid of it. Oh, but I think you want to see, like before you make it, it's funny. It's like, it's almost like you're going to court in your own mind. It's like when you let them know your decision, you want to have all these like facts lined up and all of these things set up. Like, well, you know, this is how we were going. And I mean, again, the talking thing. Don't over talk. State your point, be done with it. Okay? You know, there's no point in dragging something out, especially if you want it to come to an end. Right? Okay, so here's the question. Do you really want it to come to an end? Come on, Gemini. Do you really want it to end? You don't really want to walk away from this. But what's up? You know? And yet, you know, maybe you want to stick around a little bit more. I'm going to guess the sex is good. There's a reason why you want to stick it out a little bit more. I don't know, Gemini. That was like, what a loop. I felt like, you know, you had a decision, but nope, you're not going to let it go. Whatever it is, you're not going to let go of this. Bottom of the deck. Scorpio card, death card. You know, you really need to consider what needs to come to an end and what you keep. You know, because you're going to miss an opportunity, a really good opportunity, because you're not being honest with you or your person or anyone else. So, whatever that is about. All right, let's get some advice. I hope this makes sense because I just don't really know what I just said either. All right, so let's see what's going on. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, we're looking for some advice. For all of our Geminis out there. Any cards of advice regarding the spread for our Geminis? Yeah, see, you don't want to walk away from this. Whatever it is that you are holding on to that you love so much, you know, you would rather continue fighting, you know, and figure out how you're going to make everything work your way. But you're going to miss some opportunities. Nope, you don't want to walk away. You know, so it's just going to keep you in these turbulent times. And what, I mean, this relationship's so tumultuous. You know, why do you want to stay in all these troubled waters? You know, there's, you know, you can really, you know, take another direction in all of this. You know, this King of Wands energy is very commanding, very charismatic. And I think you are like that. You know, so why do you keep going back when you have all these other opportunities? You think you don't have other options, and I think you have all kinds of options. Because honestly, I think you're a very charming, charismatic, you're probably beautiful, really intelligent type of person. So why keep going back to a relationship that is so troubled? I think you need to think about that. You know, because you really hang suspended. It's almost like there's a part of you that wants to carry this burden with this relationship. Well, let's see what you end up doing. Whatever it is, I think it's going to bring healing to you, to the other person, because there's going to be a lot of communication about this. You're going to talk about this. Like a lot, you know, because you're not willing to let it go. You're not going to let anything go. You know, before you make a final decision, you know, the two of you are going to continue to butt heads. You know, just be aware of what you say, okay? The Temperance card, I like that it comes out with all of this because I think there's some confusion with what you need to do, what you really want. And I feel like you start to gain a little bit more clarity, like something comes in to help you kind of deal with your feelings, your emotions. You know, and it could be maybe, you know, someone ends up pregnant, you know, and that totally shifts how you feel. I mean, I don't know, it could be anything. But I feel like the card of Temperance, you know, it's the card of Sagittarius, but I also feel like it, you know, in itself, it brings healing, you know. So whatever it is that has been going on between you and them, this fighting and this anger and, you know, how you want to move or not move. I mean, I just don't see you moving away from it. I mean, you'd rather keep on fighting and have this argumentative relationship than move towards something a little bit more peaceful, you know. But we'll see where this goes by the next new moon, all right? So I hope this resonated with someone out there, Gemini. If it did, great, thumbs up for me. And if it didn't, that's okay. Check another sign and see if maybe there's a message hidden away in one of those readings. All right, until the next reading, bye.